We are back. Ciao Juventini of the world. You have to say it as well, Romeo? Ciao Juventini of the world.
Ciao Giuventini of the world. Io lo dico sempre ormai.
I love that. I love that. Look, guys, we have Romeo Agresti. What a good. He's the good. He's the number one. He's the number one, and he's there today with me. You know why? I will tell you the truth, guys. Because today I had so many things to do. I know 0.0 about what happened today with Juventus. Instead of reading everything, I said, you know why? I will call Romeo to see if he can explain me. So it will be a session with Romeo to explain us what happened in the last update before the game of tomorrow. How are you doing, Romeo?
I'm very good, guys. What about you, Beppe? First of all, I have to say that I drank 2 glasses of wine and I'm a little bit drunk. No, I'm joking. I'm in the good mood. In the good mood, it's such a pleasure to stay with you, with your followers. So, ciao Giuventini of the world.
I love when you say it. I love it so much. Look, Francisco Romeo, welcome to the Panna Club.
Ciao Francisco. Che tal, Francisco?
Francisco is del Puerto Rico. And
Puerto Rico.
if you are a Panna, that means that you are in the club. And he said, welcome to the club.
In the crew.
You are in the crew. Romeo, a long time ago, I'm happy that you are here. Because last time it was in December, just before the Christmas.
I remember that we were talking about the transfer window, if I'm
indeed
right.
And at the end, nothing happened. Right?
No signing, waste time.
Let's start with that, Romeo. Is it for you when you are working? Do you have the same amount of work, or it's a bit chill when nothing happens?
It's worse because if Juventus are interested in signing some players, you have a lot to write, a lot to say for goal.com, for your YouTube channel. Then it was so hard for me because Juventus have decided to keep their players, to don't buy any players, and it was a very tough time for me, but also for my colleagues about transfer window.
I will shoot immediately, really hard, and then we can go about the actuality, about the players and so on. But were they right, Juventus, to not invest in, for example, a Scamacca? Or do you think, because now it's easy, with all the injuries, we say, oh, they had to do something. But at that moment, on the last 3 days of January, do you believe they had to, or they did good?
Beppe, Juventus needed to buy at least one striker. Now we are in trouble. Tomorrow in the squad list we have Rafinha, Marquez. So we have just 2 strikers of the first team, Ronaldo and Kulusevski, but it's a very bad situation. So Juventus needed to sign a striker.
But do you prefer to have like tomorrow, because Kulusevski probably will play with Ronaldo, with Rafinha, and with Ake? First time with the big team.
Yeah, the former OM players that Juventus buying a swap deal with Tonja.
Yeah, indeed. Luckily that we did that. Huh? Otherwise, we had 0.0. Huh? But do you prefer like that, or you say, no, we had to buy a player like Scamacca because it was a crazy investment, Romeo?
If you have Scamacca, maybe right now you are in a comfort zone. Then you have a lot of young players. You don't know if they will be able to be ready to play for the first team at Juventus. You must bet on them. But of course, I think, as I said, that Juventus needed to buy at least one striker. And now the situation is so difficult because, guys, we have a lot of matches. We have 3 matches in 1 week. So it's so difficult also for Pirlo to understand what he has to do with these guys.
Because now we have even the game versus Napoli. Is it 100% confirmed or not? The 17th of March?
I think so. That's not official yet, but we are going to be appointed in this date.
Normally it's 17 because they were eliminated ever in the Europa League. For the people that doesn't know, Napoli out. Maybe they want to focus on Scudetto. Let's see. I don't know.
Never say never, guys. This season is so strange. So
wait.
We must fight until the end.
No, Juventus, yes. Napoli, I don't know.
Napoli. No,
Look,
no
where
chances
are they?
for them.
Wait,
No chances for them.
here. 40 points with one game to recuperate for
I
sure.
think now their first target is to get a place for the next Champions League.
Ah. Do you believe in the Scudetto, Romeo? I believe. I said it in the beginning. I really believe we can do it because we are not far away. But what about you?
I don't know, Beppe, because Antonio Conte knows very well how to get this trophy, especially if he has just this competition. Because now they are out of the Champions League, so he can prepare in the best way the matches in the Serie A.
It's true.
Of course, everything is possible because we have a lot of matches, but I don't know, especially if you have 2 or 3 injuries players during the week.
Because that's a bit the difficult part, the unpredictability of the season. You never know. This time, if I'm not wrong, because normally when I read you on Twitter, by the way, for people that doesn't know, you go on Twitter. I will show you guys. It's quite easy. You go on Twitter. This is a beautiful picture, by the way.
But maybe if you beat Napoli, you get 3 points. Then let's see what will happen with Lazio, because you know very well the story. I'm not able to translate it in English, but you know the story what is, and maybe with 5 points you can improve it on the table. You can improve your confidence on what you have to do. So it's early but difficult.
True, I agree, but I'm still positive. But on the other hand, when I read your tweets, normally I have always last update, the lineups, and so on. Now I see that you are becoming an expert of J Medical because you are tweeting so much about the last news about injuries. Dybala, Arthur. We have so many news per day. Chiellini, Bonucci, Quadrado. It's a lot, huh?
6 player injury. 6 players.
Did we have this season the team completed? Never, huh?
Never. Maybe for 1 week during the training session. But
that's really a lot.
But they are important players. When you speak about Quadrado, Bonucci, Arthur, Dybala, they are key players of this system. And of course, now I think that for Juventus, Lazio, Bonucci will recover, Quadrado the same, maybe Chiellini, but of course we don't know anything about, for example, Dybala, Arthur. I don't think that they will able to play against Porto, for example.
But if we speak about Morata that we see in the picture, so it's a virus that he has. He took it from his son, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah. But according to my sources, on Monday, he will start to work again on the pitch with the group.
Okay, so it's really quick.
That's not so dangerous for him in its time, but I'm optimistic that they will be able between Spezia. Maybe Spezia no, but for Lazio and Porto, I think so.
But on the other hand, Romeo, my question, because I didn't follow everything, but the virus that he has now, is it a new one? Because he was already not 100%. Is it something new or it's still the same?
He had this problem around 10 days ago. But it's so difficult to recover. Is it feels
contagious or not? Because he was with the team, training with the team.
Yeah, but he is not at 100% in terms of physical condition. And we know that very well because Pirlo has decided to put him on the bench for 3-4 matches in a row. I don't understand why, but now I understand why, because he was not able to play.
He said it, I believe, not this game, the game before, I believe, versus Porto, that after 10 minutes of playing in the dressing room after the game, he fainted, so it was really bad. Huh?
Then of the match collapsed.
That's the thing, yeah. We have Love Tommy is asking a question. Hey, guys, we have a hashtag. If you want to ask a question to Romeo, it's easy, huh? Hashtag ask Romeo. And
ask Romeo.
Ask Romeo. But the question is, Ronaldo, he needs to rest. What do you think?
So, guys, for example, if you have in the squad Dybala, Morata, the other guys, I think that Ronaldo could rest against Spezia, but you don't have this opportunity, so you will play all matches until the end of the season.
I think as well, because Spezia was the ideal game to rest, but then you can't rest him versus Lazio, you can't rest him versus Porto. By the way, Porto, what happened?
So difficult question, Beppe. I think that Juventus have huge chances to beat Porto, because Juventus are even better than them. But it won't be easy, because they are so solid. For true, it's not easy to find the right spaces against them. And Sergio Conceição was a former player in Italy with Inter, with Lazio, so he knows very well our football, our idea of football. But I'm confident that Juventus will beat Porto. It's necessary to recover some key players: Leo, Bonucci, Quadrado. Let's see what will happen with Morata, but you need to recover 2-3 top players to try to hurt them.
Sam is asking, is it true that Arthur can be back for Lazio Porto? Because that's another big problem.
Few chances, guys. I don't know. Let's see what will happen during next week. But for example, he's worked alone in these days, so we are not talking about ready players to come back with the group. So few chances.
Is it an old injury, or is it due to the Romero tackle versus Atalanta?
I don't know, but I think that this problem is following what happened against Romero during Atalanta.
People are asking,
but maybe he did this problem also when he was FC Barcelona player. I don't have an official confirm about that.
People are asking, where did you buy the sunglasses?
On Amazon, guys. Amazon.
On Amazon is the future. Eh?
Go there. I will give you the right link to find my sunglasses.
Grande Romeo. So George, after he will give me the link and you go on Amazon, you can have the same sunglasses as Romeo. That's beautiful. Eh? A lot of people, did I miss something? Because a lot of people are asking Agüero. Is there something, or
I don't know, guys, but Agüero is a free agent. He doesn't find an agreement with Man City so far. So keep our eyes on free agent players, because there are a lot of big opportunities. For example, Agüero, Sergio Ramos, Draxler, Çalhanoğlu, Donnarumma. I think that something could happen, but to be honest, I don't know if Juventus are contacting Agüero or his agent, but I don't know so far.
Is he really in the, I don't know, would it be a really great asset for Juventus? Because we started that rejuvenation project, and rejuvenation, that doesn't mean that you have 100% of the players only under 23. But Agüero is also injury prone with Manchester City.
Yeah. It's not an easy season for him. But I think that Juventus in the last summer, have bought a lot of top players, young players, that they become very important players for the future. But you must find the right mix between young players and experienced players. And you have the team. Agüero could be an idea, but I don't know, as I said, if Juventus are interested or not. But now you must find at least 2 experienced players to improve the level.
A lot of people, and then we will go towards Verona Juve. Maybe we can do the last time, a prediction about the lineup. That's always nice. But a few words about
the lineup.
Oh, yeah, be patient on the channel, because we have 2 surprises. One is from Romeo, the lineups, and one is for me. I will tell you in a few minutes. I want to first, before Nicolo Fagioli, Donnarumma, because Seth Rollins is asking, what about him? He didn't sign yet. Huh?
Seth Rollins is a member of WWE. He's a wrestling addicted. I think that Donnarumma will renew with AC Milan.
I think as well, because if it was Milan of the last years, 7th, 5th, he would leave. And now they are in a beautiful position. They will not win, but they will qualify for Champions League, I think.
Yeah, they have a good project. He's still young. He has time to change club, and he loves AC Milan. So I think that at least at the end of the story, they will be able to find an agreement around 6-7 million euros net per season. But I don't think that he will change the club.
It's hard. I would have bet my house on it last year that he would come for free.
Yeah.
Now it's hard. To be honest, I believe it's hard, guys. If you don't know,
there are a lot of international top clubs interested in signing him as a free agent. This is a problem for AC Milan, but I think that he will renew.
What about Fagioli? What was your impression?
I like him because I remember when I wrote stories about him when he was at Cremonese. Then he moved to Juventus. I remember that I spoke with his first agent. Now he changed the man. And we were talking about his future, his potential. In my personal opinion, he's a very class player, but he could become important as a mezzala, not as a play in front of the defense.
Okay.
I'm curious to see if we have the opportunity to play more minutes with Juventus in this phase of the season. That's not sure. Because Beppe, the pressure is so high. And he's so young. Okay, not very young because he's 20. But don't forget, guys, that he played just 2 matches with the first team. The first one in Coppa Italia against Spal, Serie B team. And then he get some minutes against Crotone, but Juventus was already sure to win 3-0. So was a comfort zone for him to play that match. So let's see what will happen, but no pressure, guys. No pressure.
I agree with you. I also made a video about it, and I know Kino Shida. Ciao Kino.
Ciao Kino. Parliamo in italiano perché non capisci un cazzo in inglese.
Non so se c'è in chat, però adesso questa parte gliela mando, così lui è felice che l'ho salutato perché lo merita, il grande Kino. No,
grande.
we were Lello did the same video. We are all about the idea that for sure, if you play versus Crotone in the beginning of the game with the pressure to win, because this is the situation where Juventus is in, they have to win. That is Crotone, Verona, whatever, they have to win. Otherwise, it's bye-bye Scudetto. But playing from the start or playing the last 20 minutes with 3-0, it's totally different. Totally. And my idea is as well, it's like Kulusevski. He was a hero when he came. He scored the first goal versus Sampdoria, and then it started to receive a lot of critics. We are not patient as fans. But on the day after, you see the guy from Bayern, 17 years old, he starts. Fagioli is 20. So what is the balance between...
You are totally on point, Beppe, because, for example, Kulusevski, he already played a full season in the Serie A when he was on loan from Atalanta to Parma. And now we are talking about Fagioli, okay, but he just played 2 matches with the first team. So we need the patience, and we need to evaluate him in series tests in the future.
2 questions, because I will keep that one for later, but this one is really nice. So, because there is a big question, Buffon, did he said Porto or Porco to Bentancur? I want the truth. Romeo, tell me.
I think the second one. I think the second one. Porco. Eh,
No, I really needed to know because it's really important
I
for
don't
me.
think that if our followers are understanding what we say, because if you don't speak Italian, you can't understand what we are saying.
No, we know. People, they know. Porco, they know what it means. But and the other question was about Lazio, the punishment of Lazio.
We'll see what will happen, guys. But we have to monitoring this story because it's a strange story, and if they are wrong, they need to be punished. So I think that the story is so hot, and we'll know better around April.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
But,
2 points can change your table. You
but do
can
you
change
think
your league.
you think they will give it back to Juve? Can you imagine you win the Scudetto with these 2 points? It's a drama in Italy. You know better as me.
Maybe in the last match of the Serie A.
Then
Another
they
5 May.
un altro 5 maggio. By the way, I made a video for the people on the channel about Igor Tudor. If you want to know who is Igor Tudor, because he's a staff member of Juventus, go, you watch the video because you will learn a lot of things. And there is also a part about Cinque Maggio. Guys, you have to see that video. Wait, let me check a bit of comments before going. Who is most possible player to join Juve in summer? This is difficult.
Marco, it's too early. Too early. I don't know, to be honest, because now I'm full focus on and the club too on what we have to do during this season in terms of matches, because Juventus have won the Supercoppa. They are in the final of Coppa Italia. We have big chances to beat Porto, then the Campionato. So it's too early, but I'm pretty sure that Juventus will do something important to improve their midfield.
Absolutely, I agree. We have to, huh? We have to. You know, Romeo, a lot of people in the channel, they are saying the fault of the management and blah blah blah. And I even had a comment who said, "I hope Juventus lose so that the management will understand the problem in the midfield." I believe that the management, they know better football as me.
Of course, but
It's their job.
if you want to improve the level, the targets are too expensive. So you must find to know how to can improve the level of your midfield. You can maybe do some swap deals, as you did, for example, with Barcelona on the swap deal between Pjanic and Artur. So we need to be patient, but of course they know very well that the first target is to improve the midfield.
Alex is asking what happened with Lazio. I will explain in a few words. When we played versus them, when we did 1-1 with the last minute goal, there was a period of transition where a lot of players of Lazio had also tested COVID positive. Yes, no, there was unclear. But anyway, they didn't respect all the health and safety procedures. So it's under investigation and we will see. So this is in a few words what happened for people. I'm correct, right, Romeo?
You are always right, always on point. That's right.
I try. You know,
hey, it's not easy to translate it in English because
I know
you did that very well.
You see, Alexander, he said thank you. Yeah, you know, I saw an article about. I wanted your opinion on that because I already talked about it, but Holland, Mbappe, they were in the past linked to Juve, and from the moment that article came out, there were a lot of negative rumors about Juve because we didn't sign them. What is your opinion? Because you probably followed a bit these kind of rumors in the past. What happened? Why didn't we go 100% into these two players?
I don't believe in that rumors, Beppe, because according to my sources, Juventus were not so close to sign Mbappe from Monaco, for example. Different is the story about Haaland, because when he played at Molde, if I'm right, Juventus have tried to sign him, but in that time, Molde have asked a lot of money and they didn't find agreement. So that's true that Juventus were following Haaland, but if it doesn't it doesn't mean that if you are following players, you can to sign these players 100%. That's not.
I agree.
So Juventus now, for example, are following 20, 25 players to try maybe to improve their level in the summer. But of course, you will not to sign all 25 players. So I don't think that Juventus were so close to sign Mbappe and Haaland.
I'm really happy to hear you saying, because this is a difference that people have to understand and really pay attention, because now you have to differentiate two things. One is the rumors, because especially when there are 4 or 5 days without games, you have the clickbait links, so people need to speak about something.
Course. You know,
and then
I'm
you have
journalist. That's our job. Sometimes you need to push the track, but
that's one. And then the second one is, like you say, and you said it really good. Sometimes there is an interest or asking, like, I like this player. Let's see if it's possible. That doesn't mean, like you said, that you will
let's say
sign the
if
player.
I say, for example, Juventus are in talks with Sassuolo for Locatelli,
Yeah,
that doesn't mean that the Juventus will sign 100% Locatelli.
I agree. So am I right, Romeo, when I say that Mercato is really nice and you can really enjoy if you have, one rule?
Yeah.
Never be sure about something until you see the signature.
Yeah. Everything can change. Everything can happen, because it's so very quickly.
And we saw so many stories. You see, sometimes you have the wife that doesn't want to go to the city. You have so many factors. Matteo is asking, what about him, Pirlo? Is the management happy?
I think that we need at least 2 seasons to evaluate what his job with Juventus. Now it's time, my personal opinion, to stay with Pirlo for some different month to create something important with the younger players, with the experienced players. You can't change every season the coach. One season Allegri, then Maurizio Sarri, then Pirlo. Now we need stability.
I will make a difficult one for you, Romeo. Are you ready for the difficult question?
Of course, I'm always ready.
You are Andrea Agnelli. And
so I'm rich. I'm very rich.
Also, absolutely yes. You have the opportunity tomorrow to have a meeting with Andrea Pirlo. So you don't take a decision, but what do you say in that meeting to him?
So, as I told you, Juventus needs stability. Pirlo has already won a trophy. Then he will have the opportunity to win the second one against Atalanta in the Coppa Italia. Of course, now we need to understand what will happen between the Champions League and the Campionato. But if you will get a place in the table to play also next season the Champions League, if we will beat Porto, you need to confirm Pirlo, because now it's time to improve the quality of the team, not just to change coach season by season.
I agree with you. People that say that we have to focus everything on the Champions League. Yes, no. Tariq is my good friend.
Yeah.
He's a really great friend. Ciao, by the way. Ciao, Tariq. No, there are people that are saying, Give away the Scudettos, basta, because we are far away. Focus everything on Champions League. Does it work like that in football?
It's strange for Juventus because you won 9 Scudetti in a row. But this is sport. Sometimes you can win, sometimes you can lose. We need to accept that. And of course, I understand that the Juventus fans are angry because maybe Antonio Conte with Inter, with Marotta, will win the title. But that's football, Beppe. And we need to accept that.
By the way, I want to say hello to Milena.
C'ha ragione Milena. C'ha ragione Milena.
Milena è la mia manager, è un po' il Mino Raiola di...
Sono geloso, sono molto geloso. Occhio, Beppe, tu sei sposato, Beppe, occhio.
Oh, lo sai, 1 second in Italian, guys. Lo sai che l'altra volta Luca gli ha detto, vuoi venire? Però hai bisogno di essere sub su Twitch di Juventus.
Sì.
Lei ha detto, non sono sub, dunque non posso salire. Gli ho offerto l'abbonamento a Juventus. E una volta ha preso l'abbonamento, lei ha detto no, vado sotto la doccia, non ci vado. Mi ha fregato.
Si poteva andare sotto la doccia con lei, era molto meglio, quindi. Grande Peppe. Ma tra l'altro Milena parla inglese? L'avevo vista in una puntata.
No, non so se lo parla, però lei mi segue, ascolta, sta imparando. Grande Milena, grande Milena.
Grande Milena.
People want to know the lineup. Roma, we should know the lineup.
So, guys, we have 2 solutions, 2 options.
You can go, You can go, Romeo.
Are you sure, mate?
Yeah, I will write it down.
Okay. So, the first one option.
Go, Romeo.
But let's go. The first one option is Szczesny 3-5-2. No, sorry, 3-4-1-2.
3-4-1-2.
So, yeah.
Let's go.
3-4-1. You need to put 1 behind the strikers. Okay.
Grande.
So, Szczesny goal.
Yes.
Then Demiral. Yeah, Demiral. Number 4, Delete. Alexandro, 12. Then on right back, Kiko Chiesa, 22. Bentancur. Your favorite player, Rabiot. And the best player of the moment, Bernardeschi.
Grande. He played really well the last 20 minutes.
Yeah. He played very well 10 minutes against Crotone. Then the top player, McKennie.
Sì.
And Kulusevski alongside Cristiano.
That's one. And then you have a variation, right?
Yeah. If Dragusin will play, I don't know who will rest. I don't know. Maybe if you play with Dragusin on the right back
here.
Yeah. Aspect.
What's the number of Agresti? I don't know. 38. Boo.
Let me check.
Let's say Dragusin. Okay.
Is 37.
I was not far. Okay. So we have the 37. I will do in red the difference.
Maybe if we play with Dragusin, McKennie could start on the bench because you have 4-4-2. But I don't think so.
So you play like this then, a 4-4-2 like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why should we play that formation? Is it because we are scared about Verona because they will press?
Because they are so aggressive and so physical in terms of push on the left and right side. So with Chiesa and Bernardeschi, maybe you can defend to attack them. And I think that with Chiesa on the right side and on Bernardeschi on left, and Alexandro with the free on defense, that could be a good solution for this match.
You see, one of the differences, because if we play with with Bentancur and Rabiot, we can have the same problem as we had versus, I don't know what game.
Yeah, because you are not good enough to the first construction.
The creativity, playing offensively. The difference was that we played with Bonucci and Chiellini that were a bit lower. They are really playing to the bottom.
We have always this problem if you don't have in the same time Bonucci and Arthur. It's impossible to resolve this problem without them.
Ramsey, he can't do the start tomorrow?
I don't know. I think that McKennie is a favorite over him. I know that he needs to get minutes for Porto, but maybe if he will start on the bench tomorrow, maybe he could start against Spezia on Tuesday.
It's hard because Ramsey did a really beautiful performance. I don't know. You didn't rate him great, I think, Ramsey. Huh? I saw a beautiful game without the ball. With the ball and precise, without the ball, he did really great.
Beppe, against Crotone, I think that he played better in the second half than the first. In the first, he made a good assist, unbelievable assist to Cristiano, but he played better in the second half in terms of run, in terms of creativity, in terms of appearance during the game.
We have a parody of GJustjuve. It's Be Just Berna.
Be Just
Bernardeschi. So, Ronaldo, because we spoke about Ronaldo, a lot of people are asking, will he leave? Will he extend the contract? At the moment, I didn't see anything about Ronaldo leaving. Where can he leave? That's difficult, no?
It's too early. The same answer that I did with the I don't know. Con chi è che ho detto prima che era troppo presto? Beppe, me lo sono già dimenticato. Però
the mercato in general.
But of course, if we speak about Cristiano Ronaldo, we need to understand what Juventus will do in the Champions League, because if you go out against Porto for the second year in a row after Juventus-Lyon, you are in trouble, and maybe Cristiano could analyze the situation.
This one is a good one, because I know you are a big fan of Cancelo, Romeo. But
Joao Cancelo.
You are a vedova di Cancelo, vero?
Oh, io tantissimo. The same here.
I know. I'm not. I don't care. I'm happy with Danilo.
But guys, the first part of the unique season of Cancelo at Juventus was unbelievable. He was the best player with Cristiano Ronaldo. Then, if you remember, he had a surgery, and he played not good matches. But Cancelo was a very good perspective.
Yes. Yeah. Ok.
Come gioca Cancelo? Ti ricordi? Come diceva Maurizio Mosca, come gioca Del Piero. Come gioca Cancelo.
I spoke about Cancelo, by the way, on the Juventus Twitch channel, because I made with Marco, my colleague, we did a really special about Portugal. We saw the skills. No, it's a pleasure. On the other hand, I don't regret. I think they made the right choice, because he's now having a really beautiful time.
Guardiola is doing unbelievable work on him, because now he plays on the left side.
This is already a big difference.
And he's doing unbelievable things, and he's a top player. Top
and
player.
Pirlo is doing an incredible job with Danilo, no?
Yeah. He's doing very well. Of course, if I have Cancelo, I prefer to keep Cancelo and don't go for Danilo, but now Danilo is a good player.
But what do we do with Hakimi? Because the Inter looks like they don't have the money to buy him. We do the same. We buy him.
I don't think, guys, that the Inter will sell their best players to Juventus. We
Uh,
did that with them when Juventus go in the Serie B. Ibrahimovic and Vieira to Inter, but I don't think that Hakimi will be a target for Juve.
Just to answer Francesco, no, he's not there. Morata is not there. By the way, I show you Romeo. What about? I never heard about Capellini, Marquez, Ake.
I don't know, Beppe, who they are. No. For example, Ake was the guy that Juventus bought in a swap deal with OM, with Franco Tonja, and
Yes.
he already played in the Champions League. He already played with in the Ligan with OM, so he's a ready player.
So Ake, you think he can have some minutes tomorrow?
Why not? Why not? Maybe if you need to change something, maybe if you need to touch your system. Marquez was the guy that Juventus bought from Barcelona in a swap deal with Mateus Pereira. He's doing very well with Juventus 23, and maybe they could be a too good solution for tomorrow.
I have a friend of me, Nicola Golosci. He made a really beautiful drawing of Pirlo, and he wants me to show it to you. You want to see it, Romeo, so that you can give your opinion?
Of course, Nicolas.
Look at that. Look at that.
Where are you from? Unbelievable. Congrats.
It's nice, right?
Beautiful. Where are you from, Nicolas?
Amazing, let us know. He told me. I don't remember. He will tell me now in the chat. But Nicolas, grande. I told you. Now you have Romeo.
Grande, Nicolas. Bellissimo.
You see now.
Well done, mate. Albania. Un bacio all'Albania. I love Albania. I went there to Tirana. In Italy, we say Tirana. And unbelievable people, so lovely, so nice. So I hope one day to come back there.
Grande. Game versus Verona tomorrow.
Good girls.
Albania is a really beautiful country, for everything. The country, the population, everything. I totally agree. By the way, what is the country you miss the most to go?
For example, the US. I hope one day to go to the US. My dream is to go to visit New York, Miami. So I hope one day to go there.
We have Michael. Why no Felix Correa? Because it's true that people are waiting for him. He's doing incredibly well with the Under 23. He's not there. Why?
I don't know, Michael. That's a very good question. Maybe because they prefer to keep him with the Juventus Under 23 because there he can play, he can grow up. So I don't know why. Because he's a very top talent for the Serie C. He deserves better, of course. But I don't know. That's a very good question. In the coming weeks, in the coming days, I hope to understand why.
Ronaldo is saying we have more goalkeepers than strikers. It's true.
That's true. Juventus have 4 or 5 goalkeepers between the first team, Primavera, Juventus 23. That's true. Yeah.
People, they want to know a bit about you, Romeo. You are okay to answer these questions,
Yeah, I went to Vienna, unbelievable place, and it was such a very good time. But I had the opportunity to visit a lot of cities, especially behind Juventus. But I hope, as I told you, one day to go to the US.
Romeo, that's a good question. Nothing to see with Mercato, but it's a more a human thing. When you travel normally, and not now with COVID, but normally when you go to other cities for Champions League, Europa League, or whatever, how is a day like that? Because for my work, I travel a lot. I have zero time to visit. How is it as a sport journalist?
Normally, I go 2 days because the first day is the press conference ahead of the match, then you go to hotel, then the stadium, you go to eat something, then you come back to the hotel, so no opportunity to visit. During the match day, maybe in the morning, you have 2-3 hours to try to visit something. Of course, you can go to museum or to visit very well the city, but maybe you can have the opportunity to walk around the city. The problem is, Beppe, as I told you a few months ago, that you can go always in the same places, because I went to Camp Nou 4 or 5 times, the Bernabeu 4 or 5 times, London, Monaco di Baviera. So it's difficult to change. If Juventus play in the quarterfinal of the Champions League, you go always in the same places.
And do you see other colleagues from other papers that you have friendship with, and then you exchange your information, or the information is we keep for us?
No. I transfer my information. They will do the same with me, and this is so good because you can open your mind. You have another vision, so this is very important.
Elvin, my great friend Elvin. Bonjour Elvin, j'espère que tu vas bien.
Ciao Elvin, ciao. Comment ça va, Elvin? Je parle français très bien.
Elvin, c'est top du top. By the way, for the people that speak French, Elvin opened a YouTube channel and it's really good. I really like Elvin, by the way.
Where do you live, Elvin? Which city of the France?
I don't know. I don't know which city of France. Boh. Cosa ne pensi dell'evoluzione di Szczęsny alla Juve? What about the evolution of Szczęsny at Juventus?
I answer in English. I like him so much because he's a very top. I think that he's underrated. He's underrated because Szczęsny is a very, very top goalkeeper. He played not very well, in my personal opinion, in Porto, especially in the second goal. He was not at the top in terms of save, but he's a very good goalkeeper. He's a very, very smart guy. According to my sources, he's a very, very smart guy, and he's a very important in dressing room. He speaks a lot of languages. He's always nice. He's always calm. He supports always his teammates. So I like him as goalkeeper, but also as a player or as a person.
If you had to take one quality of Buffon and give it to Szczęsny, what would you give?
Buffon is the best goalkeeper all time, so it's impossible to say you just one quality because Buffon is unbelievable. About Szczęsny, in relation to your answer about Szczęsny, the calm, always quiet, always focused.
Don't we need a bit more vocal of Szczęsny? Because Buffon, I hear him from.
You are asking that because we have Gigi Buffon, and when he plays, you always heard his voice. When I go to the stadium, he's like a coach.
But that's what I mean.
That's positive, of course. But
of course.
But for example, Alisson, he doesn't speak so much, and he's one of the best players in the world. Neuer, the same. Oblak, the same.
Okay. Now you won because they are really great. No, because I like it. When you see we are winning versus Crotone 3-0, 91st minute, the end of the game, who cares? And you see
Buffon, because he wants the best. He wants the best from his teammates. This is very important. I think that Gigi is studying to become one day a coach.
Yeah, it can be. Or maybe assistant of Pirlo in 2 years.
If we are in 2021, so everything could change in the future, but I'm pretty sure that Leonardo Bonucci will become a coach.
Yeah, you told me that.
Then maybe Gigi. But now Gigi is already 43, so it's time for him to study a new job.
Otherwise, you would already be too old to be a coach. It's true. It's true.
I don't think that we have time to do another job in the future because he's already 43. So maybe he could be the new president of Juventus.
I never thought about that. It's true. It's true. Oh my God. Simon is asking a personal question. If you, Mr. Agresti, what player you would buy? One.
Ooh. I'm in love with Locatelli.
Yeah.
Because if you want to play in this way for two with two midfielder in front of the defense, Locatelli is the perfect one. Mm. Of course, I hope one day to see again Paul Pogba, always in my heart in Turin. But I don't know if Juventus will be able to open a negotiation with Man United. Maybe maybe yes, maybe no. But Locatelli, it could be the perfect one to improve the quality of the currently midfield.
People are asking, when will Amazon release the Juventus All or Nothing?
I don't know.
Soon, guys. Soon. Yeah.
Soon. Surely in this year.
Yes, it will be this year. More will come for sure, but the trailer.
Open your eyes, because maybe you can see Romeo Agresti during the press conference asking something to Andrea Pirlo. I don't know, but I was there, so maybe.
People ask me, Giuseppe, will we see you in the? And I said no. So I can already spoil. I will not be there. Maybe Romeo Agresti, maybe, and that would be beautiful. I hope so, Romeo.
Yeah, of course, because I remember that when Juventus was in first team on Netflix, I was there in some scenes because, of course, with Max Allegri, I was always there during the press conference. So maybe I can put the frame to put that on Instagram for likes.
It was totally different as the one at Netflix, huh? I believe it will be really.
Yeah. But guys, I had the opportunity to see All or Nothing in version Tottenham Spurs with Jose Mourinho, unbelievable. Then I watched All or Nothing Manchester City, other quality, top. I think that will be a bomb.
I believe as well. And you see already in the trailer Bentancur.
Yeah.
You see Ronaldo.
Because, for example, in the documentary of Netflix, you didn't see some stuff by the dressing room. Then in the trailer, we watched what did Bentancur, Cristiano Ronaldo. So there will be another story.
Different. I agree. For the people in the chat, 10 seconds, Romeo. Tomorrow, it's a surprise, guys. It's a surprise. Tomorrow, we start on the Juventus Twitch channel with the pre-game. It's called Getting Pumped. I will be there. I will be your host. We start at 7 p.m. Italian time. I have the trailer here, 10 seconds. So I will show you 10 seconds, and then you tell me if you like it or not, Romeo. Okay?
Tomorrow. Give me the opportunity to say that I'm so proud of you that you are working with Juventus. You full deserve that, because you did an unbelievable job. I know how do you work. I know the person that you are. So full deserve that you are working with Juventus official Twitch. And then tomorrow, before to put the lineup with my flex, I will see you on Twitch.
We will see who will be the fastest one, you or me. I showed the trailer, Romeo. Are you ready?
Yeah.
You like it? Nice, huh?
Of course, guys. I hope that Juventus will win tomorrow, but it will be a very tough match.
Yeah. What's your prediction? Because we are in close up, and we will take one or two more questions. But prediction, Romeo.
I say few goals. That could be important to win. Also 1-0, but there will be a very tough match because we don't have options on the bench, so you need to approach in the right way the match, to kill immediately the match, and then to manage.
George is saying 1-0.
Tomorrow or nothing.
Tomorrow or nothing. Yeah, it's better. People like the trailer. So 7 p.m. So it's 2 hours before the game. Juventus Twitch. Be there, right,
7
guys?
p.m. 7 p.m.
Be there.
Italian time. Italian time.
Italian time. Yeah, it's 1:45, 1 hour 45 before starting. That's a good question from Yash. Your best or one of your best memories in a press conference?
I can say just the full time with Max Allegri, because guys, I started working behind Juventus with Gigi Del Neri, and that was my first article when I worked with Calcio GP with Luca Monblano. That was my boss there, and so I worked with in terms of professional work with Gigi Del Neri, then Antonio Conte, and Max Allegri, Maurizio Sarri, and Pirlo. But the period with Max Allegri was unbelievable because he's so funny. He's so funny, so nice. He's a top coach, so smart, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed every single moment of the Allegri here at Juventus. Of course, if you ask me if
when he arrived,
sorry,
when he arrived, also you were convinced, or you were,
it was a little bit strange because we were in love with Antonio Conte.
True.
And I didn't like Max Allegri at Milan, but for the quality of his play. Then month by month, I understand immediately that he was a top coach, and he understood what Juventus needed to improve, especially in Europe. So, guys, 5 years, 11 trophies, 2 UEFA Champions League final, and then I had the opportunity to leave him during the press conference. It was unbelievable time for me.
Liberato Casace. We spoke about him. I remember. It's over,
Juventus have tried to sign this guy in collaboration with Sassuolo in January. I don't know if Juventus will try again for this guy. Maybe yes, maybe not. We'll see what will happen.
What about De Ligt? He stays, for sure.
The next season?
Yeah,
I think so. Now he has a buy clause.
I know.
So if you want to buy the league, you need to
150 million, and he's gone.
150 million.
That's what I know. Since always 150 million. Yes,
150 million. Yeah. I don't know, guys, because when you are a client of Mino Raiola, never say never. It's impossible to say now that Matthijs de Ligt will stay at Juventus for 6, 7, 8 years. I hope so, because he's already one of the best defenders in the world. He can still improve because he's so young. But guys, I don't know. To be honest. Of course, we have to enjoy him right now, and he's doing very well. I like him so much. I like how he lives for football. And he's a key player. And no doubt about that.
I have a last question for you, Romeo. It's about our injuries. If you put a chronology prediction, who comes first back?
So,
Quadrado?
Quadrado, Bonucci, and Chiellini, they will be able to be selected for Juventus Lazio.
Okay.
We'll see what happens with Morata, but he has chances to be included against Lazio in the squad list. I don't know what will happen with Artur and Dybala. Too early.
It's hard, huh?
It's hard. I don't think that they have both huge chances to be able against Sport.
Evaluate day by day is a new. We have a bad news, right?
Romeo day by day Agresti.
Romeo day by day Agresti. I agree. Sorry, Romeo. I asked a lot of questions. It's 1 hour. A lot of people asked. I hope you enjoyed. People in the chat. I hope you enjoyed, Romeo, to be here.
It's always such honor to be with you, mate.
Same for me. You know that when you want to, it's your
And
home.
sorry for my English, guys, but I can promise you that it will be even better because I want to come back to study English, but with COVID, it's difficult. But I will be better, and I can promise you guys.
You know, if you want to, we do it whenever you want. You call me, we go and we answer the question of the guys. Grazie to Adam Durani, to MD, to Yannick, Tariq, Michael, Ronaldo, Hamtan, Dirty, George, Adika, and all the people. Certamente Milena. Ciao Milena. Ma non si può togliere. Dobbiamo negoziare con te, perché sei te minoraio, non sono io. Ciao a tutti, grazie. We see you tomorrow on the Juventus Twitch channel at 7 p.m.
Guys, enjoy Verona Juve. Ciao, guys.
Ciao.